going on, everybody? The goal of this video today is to tell you and show you that you can use a E85 tune and Demon Injectors on an SRT Scatpack. Now, how do we do this? Starting off, I had a customer that I've done work with before, and he wanted to put E85 on his car. I already had his car set up for a 93 tune, 93 octane, for those of you that don't know. And we had it running on that. Well, he wants to go E85, wants to get a little bit more power out of it. Sweet, awesome. Well, we're talking, and he tells me he's getting upgraded injectors because you're going to need that with the 85. It's about 30% more fuel you're going to use. Now, I thought he was going to use Hellcat injectors, which run at the same fuel pump pressure as an SRT does. Backstory, his car is a 21 SRT Challenger Scatpack. That being said, what he did after that was he got Demon injectors out of a Red Eye Hellcat, I think, which are different. They run at a different fuel pressure, and it was totally different. And that kind of threw me off because I was like, I don't know, this is going to take a lot longer now. So he threw the injectors in. I went over to his place. We started messing with stuff. I'm trying to do speed density tuning, getting nowhere, right? So I look into it, and I knew I could have just taken a Demon 170. So somebody had that online. Somebody had an HP Tuners file for a Demon 170 like you see on the screen here. And I didn't think that would work because I thought the fuel pressure on the fuel pump would make a huge difference. It makes a difference now that I know, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. So I'm here to tell you right now. You can put Demon 170 injectors in an SRT Scatpack motor, 6.4. And you can put the Demon 170 tune stuff for it. So looking at the fuel, your pulse width tables, all of your startup stuff, your limits, you can put all that in there. And I thought it wouldn't work because of the fuel pressure. Works fine. It gets close enough. Now the fuel pressure difference does make it where you got to do some speed density tuning, or you can do your neural network tuning. I'm more comfortable with speed density. It's just kind of up to you. Now I will say, if you want to learn how to do the artificial neural network, Goat Rope Garage has a great video, couple of videos on this, and I highly recommend it. I didn't watch them until I started doing this and was struggling so much, so I was like, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So, can't recommend his stuff enough. That being said, we threw those in there. We're still running on 93, by the way. So we throw those in there, we get it going, get it dialed in, I make some changes. Then we change for E85, which is going to be changing your AFR. Now, for Dodges, it's different. You're actually changing your fuel-air ratio because Dodge wanted to be different for some reason. But that's what you do. So, going into it, first writing all of the tune data for Demon injectors. Now, I can go into here, and then we can go Downloads, Dodge Demon 162-liter crate motor. And here's all of your data. You change this, you change all this, and you change all this, and you change that. Now, these two are grayed out. The tables are different in the Demon injector file, but you just go into the Demon file, copy all that data, and then you put it into your Scatpack data. So, now that we're looking at that, you can see the differences, like the pulse width min is different. It's just different, right? They're totally different injectors. They're bigger injectors. So after you do that, you're going to go in, you're either going to do your artificial neural network tuning, or you're going to do your speed density. I did speed density. You get it dialed in, and then you go into, let me open up, we'll close these two. And then this is the end tune file. So as you can see, we did 10 iterations, and it was just kind of dialing in, mainly because I probably wasn't making them drive around enough. So we were driving around for short distances. We'd get it changed, tune it up. So, and then with this one, you got to change your all of this FA stuff, basically. And then you can change some stuff in your startup if you want to. That's if it's colder weather. We live down here in South Carolina, so that's not really an issue. But that's really all it is. It's just the repetitive motion of going through speed density tuning every single time. But other than that, yeah, you just keep doing that until you get it dialed in, and then it's ready to rock. So if there's any questions, just leave a comment. I'll answer it because there's probably stuff I left out in this video. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, show you how you can tune E85 using Demon injectors for a SRT Scatpack. I can tell you, it can't be that hard because this is my first time doing it. And then I know it's proven and it works because we threw a good amount of timing at this thing. You should be able to get 3 to 4 degrees on it. I mean, and I took it on the, I'll tell you this, on the 93 tune, I could get the spark knock to kind of trigger every once in a while. It'd be like, it'd fill a cell and it would be like 0.1 degrees of retard. That being said, on all of our tuning with the E85, I didn't want to push it, right? Because the E85 is a little different. It doesn't tell you like 93 octane. Now, E85 octane is over like 100. I'm pretty sure the octane rating is for E85. But it doesn't really tell you as good. It's all of a sudden a lot of spark knock really quick with the 85. So you kind of want to be careful with that. But yeah, it's good. If you're looking for just purely performance, not really looking for a daily driver, it's awesome. Can't recommend it enough. And doing it over HP tuners is really not that big of an issue. Thanks, guys, and hopefully we'll be getting something cool out for you. And whatever we'll see you next time.